It's a family drama. It's about a single parent, mother who's trying to raise her kid.
Epps' character, a cop, makes an appearance right away, coming face to face with Kanan and his mother with knowledge of what's been going on in the streets.
Without revealing too much, they definitely know one another. I mean, he's the cop who's always around the way, messing up a lot of things. And for Raquel, where she is in her business, the last thing she needs is this guy around.
Every hood got a cop like Malcolm Howard. Act like he owned the streets. Like he the biggest gangster around the way. But it ain't that simple.
Looks like baby boy's balls dropped. Block's the same. Him and his boys, they got prices on their heads. Should, get out while you still can.
They hit the wrong house.
What's your story? You sticking to it?
That's the one. My son don't got nothing to say to you.
And keep them eyes open, B.
She ain't tell you about us?
Nah, we don't talk about police. August 15th, 1975.
I thought you was older.
And why you good?
It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
DEFCON went away October 74 and stayed there. Kanan told me he was born on August 15, 75.
Kanan's off limits to you.
DEFCON can't be Kanan's daddy, Rock. You hit this shit and you'll deny it, but as sure as we standing here staring each other in the face, we both know the truth. Kanan is my son.
Out of Pepe!
I never want to bring you into this, Kanan. I never want to have the conversation about to have with you. I wish you went to that school. But wishes are just dreams. Dreams ain't real. I'm about to ask you to walk up to a man, look him dead in the eye, and put him on his back for good. I'm your mother. And I'm asking you to kill a man. The man you're gonna have on the other end of that barrel is trying to take everything from us, Kanan. And it's gotta be you who pulls the trigger. You can't be my son without having it run through your veins, pump through your heart. You was in this shit before you was even in it. You deserve the truth. And this here is the uncut, raw shit. It's all on you. Everything. Everyone. You my son. And you the only one who can do this. I need you to squeeze that trigger tonight and save me, baby. Save all of us.
You don't want to do that, son. Rock is setting you up.
But are you willing to take the weight for a hit that ain't even yours? You willing to fall for your mother flag in the street? I am.
Kanan.
You had your only son shoot a cop.
It had to be done.
What happened? Do you remember? Can you talk? Hey, who did this to you? Who shot you? Malcolm, who shot you?
I thought I was dead. I made a deal with God. You let me live, I'll right my wrongs. The kid can't shoot for shit. For Kanan to know I'm his father.
I don't even know who Kanan Daddy is.
Left some blood behind. I had the lab run that shit on the low. Paternity match came back to yours truly. That was my big mistake, trusting that you would tell him for me. But now I'm gonna tell him my damn self. Somebody telling Rock, One-Eyed Jack, the gambler. Only telling you this because I'm trying to look out for our son. Because that's what parents do. Kanan about to know, Rock. Kanan about to know. I'm your father, Kanan. I want to be in your life, Kanan. Whatever that means, whatever that looks like. I thought the kid was the CI.
Nah. Peng has us look the other way on the game, and she gives him what she hears.
Turns out One-Eyed Jack wasn't no snitch after all. My bad, yo.
Ask some questions about Kanan and Kanan's daddy and what happened to you in the park that night. It ain't gonna be good for us if she put two and two together.
2 and 2 might be more math than she can handle. I'm Detective Malcolm Howard. I need to talk to you about Detective Shannon Burke.
I think that Howard and Raquel Thomas slept together when she was underage, and Kanan's dog is his kid. The thing that I can't figure out is how this all tracks back to the shooting.
A crackhead who was high as kite, who thinks he remembers seeing a kid but can't give us any real description.
Yeah. Let's go, Sam. This guy, he was in a holding cell. It felt hard to me. Plus, I got some real shit to rhyme about now.
It's Burke. She's been reviewing my records and talking to some of my old contacts. Don't nobody like someone digging through their old shit, Captain.
The white girl from the Upper East Side, the one who OD'd, her parents won't leave it alone. The father's in the mix. He's making noise that Burke herself is involved in the girl's death, preying on young girls and plying them with drugs. But Burke shouldn't have put her nose where it didn't belong in the first place.
Who told you I was doing that?
I got eyes and ears everywhere.
Look, I wasn't investigating Howard, sir.
First, last, and final warning. Keep your nose out of everyone else's business.
It wasn't about overtime. Back when she was still in high school, Raquel Thomas was your informant. You got Raquel pregnant. She had a child, Kanan. You found out Kanan was your kid. It was Kanan who shot you in the park that night. You had Sam killed. Who knows what else you could have done? Who knows? You had Sam killed. I know it was you.
They implicated Burke in the distribution of illegal narcotics and the death of his daughter.
You neglected to tell me that you had a connection to Marvin Thomas.
Detective Howard and I are gonna talk. I'll reach out.
Detective Howard is the best and only lead we have. You've got 2 days to get back to us.
I'm gonna need your gun and your shield, Detective Howard.
They coming for us.
They coming for us or they coming for you?
Marvin gotta take the fall.
You see this shit?
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love power, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now today, we're going to be talking about Power Book 3, Raising Kanan, and we're going to be talking about your boy, Detective Howard. Yes, this is the Remembering Detective Howard video, and man, he had a hell of a journey on this show. It's crazy because he was really just trying to protect Kanan, even Rock, but we know he slipped up when he decided that he wanted Marvin to take that fall. But he made a lot of mistakes right before he was taken out anyway, so we already knew it was just a matter of time before he gets locked up or eventually he gets dropped off. Now you guys, make sure you checked out the Remembering Ronnie video as well. I dropped that last week. We know they both got dropped off right by each other in the same episode, so check that video out, and also check out that Raising Kanan season 4 early predictions video as well. But let's talk about the topic of discussion. Detective Malcolm Howard, your boy Omar Epps, he did an excellent job playing this role, and he killed it. He killed the role, man. I'm pretty sure he will be missed by certain people that loves Omar Epps. I mean, as far as the show, he did what he had to do. I mean, he wanted to protect his son at all costs, no matter what. Even though Kanan shot him, even though Rock set it all up, he said, you know what? I deserved it anyway. You know what I'm saying? But now I want to change things. I want to do what's right. I want to look out for my son. And we know he still ended up getting dropped off no matter what. As I told you guys, he did make some very crucial mistakes in this series, and it ended up costing him his life. Now, before Raising Kanan even came out, when they announced the characters of the show, who's going to be playing who, when we got the information that Omar Epps will be playing Detective Howard, the rumor was he was going to already be Kanan's pops. But that rumor at the time was not 100% confirmed, so of course, everybody didn't know if it was true or not. Now, once the description of his character came out, it didn't say anything about him playing Kanan's pops. Once the show started, we knew it was some history between Rock and Detective Howard, but they did not give us that answer right away. Now, of course, A lot of people was already thinking that he could be Kanan's dad or whatever. And then mid-season, that's when we end up finding out the truth, which a lot of the fans already knew. So it was kind of funny seeing that come true in the show and seeing that it was 100% certain that he was, Kanan's daddy. Now, the whole game plan to set him up for Kanan to take him out, that was crazy. Your girl Rock, she wanted him up out of here. She said, you know what? I gotta bury this secret. I cannot have everybody knowing that I slept around with a cop. Ain't no way in the hell. She didn't want that getting out there. And Detective Burke was gonna make it her mission to make sure all of this gets out. That she was Detective Howard's, CI, and he was messing around with her. Detective Burke, man, she figured it out very quickly. And I believe Detective Howard, he underestimated Detective Burke, right? Because he didn't really think she would figure it all out. And if she did, he didn't think she can do anything with it or whatever. And this is what he told her right before he took her out. He said, look, what if this is true? I mean, you can't really do anything with that. But once she start running her mouth about the whole Sam stuff and how he's connected to all types of other crimes, he said, you know what? I got to go ahead and eliminate the threat right here, right now. Dropped her off in the first episode of season 3, and he thought he had it all figured out. And we know he made some mistakes with the whole Scrappy thing. I mean, all he said was, my bad, yo. I mean, that had me cracking up. I mean, Scrappy could still be here, and I'm glad that Lulu called him out right before Howard was taken out by the end of the season. Lulu told him, that body, of Scrappy, that's on you. You put out that false information talking about he was a snitch. And y'all know that got to Howard because Howard, he wanted to take out Lulu right then and right there. But even though he was involved in all that stuff, he kept slipping up at his job. We know Agent Tanner was getting on him this season. He was putting pieces together. And Detective Burke's pops, he started to put his own little pieces together. We know he had conversations with Nicole's pop. I mean, this whole thing was backfiring for your boy Detective Howard. And now he didn't know what to do, right? So, of course, he tried his best to pin this all on who? Marvin. He thought that was the best deal. Pin it all on Marvin. Marvin's name has already been brought up with the Italians and all that stuff. Might as well put him right there in it. That way, when it goes down, he can take the fall, he can take the L, and maybe I can get out of this squeaky clean. And more importantly, at least my son gonna be okay. At least Rock is gonna be okay. That was his game plan. But unfortunately, Rock does not sell out family, and she was not going for it, y'all. So we already knew something bad was gonna happen with Detective Howard. I mean, they don't really do big on, jail, prison storylines. Usually the character gets out. So it was only one way out, and that was dropping him off. And that's exactly what Rock did. The sad part was Rock told him to stop following her. He does not have to go with her when it comes to handling business, but he wanted to stick around. He wanted to be right there. He really thought they was a big, happy family. Like he can protect them all and it can be good when it's all said and done. But no, Rock was not having that. And she knew they didn't really have too much on her, on Kanan. They had more, intel on Detective Howard. He was trying to make it seem like they was about to get her, but no, they about to get you. You screwed. You turned over your badge and your gun. I mean, it ain't looking too good for you. So she already knew this going in. On top of that, he was lying to her about the Marvin thing when, she asked him, did the task force have any more intel? And he did not say anything at all. I mean, he finally told her the truth, but she's already found out that you've been lying, right? So she said, screw all that. You gotta go. And we all know Rock, she's the master at, killing two birds with one stone. We saw her game plan back in season 1 by getting Kanan, to try to take him out and set Unique up all in the same mission. I mean, she had it all planned out. Of course, that mission did not go as planned, but she is still going to attempt to do things like that. In this season finale for season 3, she said, you know what? Kanan just took out Ronnie. I might as well go ahead and take out Detective Howard. 2 birds with 1 stone. Get him up out of here. He gone and Ronnie is gone. That's what she wanted. And it kind of surprised Kanan, like, man, I thought I had some tricks, under my sleeve, but I know my mom's, she got even bigger tricks. You can never trust what she's going to do. And that's exactly what ended up happening in that season finale. But man, your boy Howard, man, he just wanted to protect, I guess, his family, his son, and do the right thing. Of course, he just made a lot of crucial mistakes that cost him his life. So I guess today we are remembering your boy Detective Howard. That Detective Howard pack has been getting smoked on along with Ronnie. It's a 2-for-1. I mean, it is what it is. But like I told you guys, Omar Epps, man, he did a hell of a job playing this role. I guess he don't got the juice no more in the show. And Rock, she got all the juice. And now I cannot wait to see what's going to happen next. But you guys, man, y'all let me know. What do you think about Detective Howard? Will you miss his character? All I know is this. Rock is going to need somebody else. She's going to need another inside man that's giving her intel. Somebody else that can help them get out of, a lot of illegal stuff. Because we know Detective Howard, he gone. He was in too deep. And now he's another body that done got dropped off. But I will do some more remembering videos. As I told you guys, these videos, they take a little bit longer than the average video. But had to show my respects to Detective Howard, your boy Omar Epps. He will be missed whether you liked him or you hated him. But I want to thank you guys once again for all the love, all the support. And I will catch y'all on the next one. But let me get up on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.
What's the best part of the 90s for you?
The entire 90s. Beautiful time, beautiful people, just great vibes.